You're doing the thing, you're taking action, and you're being productive towards your goals. But somehow, right now, you feel stuck and lost. And I get it. I completely get it. Because I felt the same exact way a few weeks ago. I was doing everything that I was supposed to do, but I felt confused and lost. I felt like maybe I wasn't doing enough or I wasn't doing the right thing. So I completely understand what must be going through your mind right now. And this is what helped me get through it. And that is why I want to share it with you in this video. Before we get into the video, I noticed that I rarely introduce myself in any of my videos. And we have a lot of new members here. So hi, I am Amal. I want you to know that this too shall pass. This feeling is not here to stay. It is here for a while. It's gonna be there for a while and it's gonna go away. And the fact that there's so much shame and guilt around feeling this way, and I think a big reason for that is we are conditioned to hustle because we're conditioned to believe that if you have a goal, then you're supposed to feel inspired, motivated, and you want to go towards it all the time. But I'm sorry, it doesn't work like that. I want to talk to you about yin-yang. You've probably seen this symbol. This is a Chinese concept called yin-yang. This concept tells us how the forces that we think are completely opposites of each other are not actually opposites, are actually interconnected. They exist together to create balance. We experience summer because winter makes the way for summer, and we experience light because we experience darkness. The sun and the moon that we think are complete opposites work together to make living on this planet possible. So I want you to understand that if you feel inspired and motivated, then you will feel confused, stuck, and lost. So first of all, I want you to remove all of your shame, your guilt towards feeling this way. This is completely normal and you have to feel that way. And now when I talk about balance, I am not asking you to force balance into your everyday life. When you have a goal and you feel inspired, you're gonna go all in. But eventually, you will have to come back to yin to restore, recharge, and tune in. Don't go looking for answers for why you're feeling this way. Don't go asking ChatGPT like, why do I feel so stuck and lost? I'm doing everything that I have to do. Don't do that. Do you go looking for answers when you feel inspired and motivated? No, right? Just like that, you have to feel this emotion entirely with no shame and no guilt. Here's what I think about this. When you feel motivated and inspired, you go all out. You go all out. And I'm not talking about consistency or discipline or any of those things in this video because, like I mentioned in the beginning, you're doing the work, putting in the action, but still feel empty. I'm talking about that feeling. That is sign for you to go all in. That is time for you to tune in with yourself. Don't try to mute the noise. Tune in with yourself because that's what we try to do, right? For me, I really enjoy cooking. Like I said, a few weeks ago when I was feeling a certain way, when I was cooking, I felt like the thoughts were coming to me and my brain was constantly thinking about this, that, and it was just keeping me busy. So I was like, okay, let me just put on a podcast in the background so I don't have to listen to my own thoughts. I can keep my brain busy with something else. I was not even in the process of cooking. I actually love cooking, but I was not even there when I was cooking. And this is what we try to do. We try to mute it thinking that it's not gonna come back, but it's gonna come back. It's gonna come back if you don't tune in with yourself. I was actually listening to this podcast. So he's from Shark Tank. I forgot his name. Yep, it's Kevin O'Leary. He's a businessman, a millionaire, and this was an episode with him on the Diary of a CEO.
Obsessed. I don't find the ones that are psychopaths, hard work, are actually the most successful. It's not the case. I find the ones that are eclectic people that have other pursuits that are nothing to do with the business they're in.
What stood out to me is that you gotta have a hobby that has nothing to do with your work, something that you can fully immerse yourself in. You have to find something like that. Take your mind off of it and connect with yourself. Connect with what do you like? Something that's gonna completely take your mind off of it. You need to have something like that. For me, that's singing. When I'm singing, it's just me and my songs. I'm trying to learn different notes and how to make my voice go in a certain type of way, and that is something that gets me fully immersed in it. And another form of tuning in with yourself is sitting in silence. Sit there with nothing, just you, your thoughts, and God. If you can sit there listening to your thoughts, your intuition will guide you. Whenever I tried to sit in silence before, I always was only able to do it for 5 minutes. That was so hard for me. 5 minutes, after that I just want to go to TikTok and go on ChatGPT looking for solutions. Now that I've learned to sit there with my thoughts, nothing but with my thoughts, God always gives me the answer. Tune in with yourself. You don't have to figure anything out. God will give you the answer. And the reason for why you're feeling so stuck and confused is because you're trying to figure everything out. We human beings, we are such control freaks. We always have this need to be in control of everything, to be in a state of receiving You have to learn how to surrender. Complete surrender. You're not in control of anything. All you have to do is do the thing. You're doing the work, right? Just keep doing that and complete surrender to the higher power. Everything will be taken care of. The same God that is making the sun rise every single day and set every single day will take care of this for you. You just gotta completely surrender. And that connects with everything that I talked about in this video. When you find ways to tune in with yourself, your hobby, on something that gets you fully immersed in it, or sitting with your thoughts and with just yourself. When you're doing all of these things, it means that you're completely surrendering. But you're not gonna worry and stay confused about things. You're just gonna let God take care of it. A few weeks ago when I was feeling this way, I was trying to find answers, like why am I feeling this way? It feels confusing. I was just trying to figure answers out for everything. But then I realized that this is not for me to deal with. I'm just gonna let go and move into the state of receiving. This is actually a short video, and the reason for why I decided to make this video is because when I was going through this, my head was going crazy, and realizing these things were what really helped me get through it. And so I really hope that this video finds you at the right time. Wherever you are in this world, I want to tell you that keep going. Things are about to get so good for you. That's everything that I wanted to talk to you about in this video. If you found it helpful, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. I'll see you next week in the next video. Until then, bye bye.